What's going on, everybody? This is Razorblade Gaming. Today I'm going to be giving you some tips and tricks that you can use to grow your Clash Royale account for your deck and for tile placements and strategies of how to pull certain cards. Let's get started. In my opinion, your deck in Clash Royale when you're starting out is one of the most important things, and I think you should prioritize making the cards in your deck your strongest cards by always leveling them up. And when you level them up, it gives you XP, which goes to upgrading your King Towers and Princess Towers, which allows them to have more health and deal more princess damage. So this is the deck that I recommend here. I would also recommend using Spear Goblins over regular Goblins simply because they can hit air and they feel all around more versatile than regular Goblins. Skeleton Army, because it's a swarm card, it can defend knights, hunters if placed correctly, it can defend wall breakers, it can defend giants, it can defend archers, hog riders, musketeers, it can defend all that stuff. And I would also say Spear Goblins because they're a good bait troop, which means that they're good for baiting hunters, they're good for baiting enemy musketeers, they're good for baiting enemy archers. I also picked Goblin Hut over Giant because of the fact that Giant, in my mind, a lot of people in Arena 1, they play it and it gets countered very easy, and a lot of people, they just use arrows, but a smart player baits it out, which means that they use Spear Goblins or Goblins or Minions to bait out their arrows, and then use Skeleton Army when they don't have their arrows. So I think that Goblin Hut's good for pulling troops, and it's just, in my mind, it's better than Giant because it can be played better and put to a better cause. Fireball for when your enemy Princess Tower or enemy King Tower is at really low health, and you can just fireball that tower down for a clutch victory. I would suggest archers and musketeer in your deck. Always keep these cards in your deck. I would suggest this because they can counter air, and they feel a lot more versatile than picking something like Minions that can get countered by arrows or fireball or spear goblins. It can even be countered by Skeleton Army. If you think about it, it can be countered by Goblin Hut, fireball, all that stuff. So this is the deck I recommend. And again, always make sure to upgrade your cards in your deck, and I think this is the best deck build for Arena 1. Now let's move on to placements. There are a lot of videos on YouTube about proper placements to pull certain troops. But if you're just starting out in Clash Royale and you don't want to do all that math, the way you know if the troop is going to be pulled is if an exclamation mark appears on top of their head. Here I'm going to show you how to pull Giant, Prince, Wall Breakers, Baby Dragon, Mini P.E.K.K.A, and Hunter with the deck I recommended in the first part of the video. That's gonna wrap up this video. Thank you guys for watching. If you found this helpful, make sure to like and subscribe and ring the bell. And until next time, stay tuned for more episodes of Razorblade Gaming.